portal to the space between dimensions and trap the abomination, sending it back to slumber.
But what of us?
The energy needs to crumble, and it could mean the end of us all. Your league mates, me, but the universe will be saved and sealed away. There is the possibility we live too. Perhaps the energy will transport us to safety.
Give me the odds.
I would say we have about a 99.8% chance of being disintegrated, but the Earth has a 100% chance of victory.
So you're saying there's a chance. I never meant to be a martyr, but I cannot let anyone suffer on Earth. The chance is enough for me.
And that's the correct choice.
Well, bottoms up.
My mind is blank. The dream priests aren't there. Did they use the last of their power to banish Raluazoth? Am I dead? Wait. What is this place? Oh. We must have been thrust into another dimension. I must find the others and make sure the trophy's still with us.
Mario. The last of the dream priests. We need your help.
Who is this?
Mario, you must find the queen. More will be revealed to you later. Find the queen! Find the queen!
I don't understand. Telepathy. They must be using telepathy. That's how I could get a hold of the others. Can everyone hear me? This is Mario. You can't contact me right now, but I'm going to try and save you all and get you back to your own dimension, to Earth. The Green Bowl is our key, and it is still powered by Elder Blood. The one who claimed it. Do not lose it.
Too late. We will use the trophy. We will claim our prize. We will serve the true saviors. Leave now, Dream Priest. Perish with the others.
What have you done?
We have started the games again. Connected with the Earth. They will play. One will win. And then the destruction of all will begin.
This isn't Obsitans of Bisus. Who are you? Hello again. Since you're all still connected with me, you must have heard that. I hope you're ready, because here we go again. Welcome to the quest for the Green Ball! Òrdugh Truaillidh, which means corrupted order in Gaelic, of course. I'm your host, Anthony Ozo, ready to bring you this fantasy football show with a twist. We're lost in another dimension this time, and dark forces are gathering. It will be up to one of the members of this league to claim the Green Ball and get us all back home safely. But what will be the obstacles and challenges that stand in our way? Only time will tell as the story unfolds. Our defending champion, the elite Mother Tuckers, will look to do something no one ever has, win back-to-back titles. They already are the only number one seed to win a semifinal and a championship, and they're also the only team to go through an entire season with just one loss. All that's left to claim is perfection, and we all start 0-0. Of course, for those not in our league watching, you get the chance to see how we do and possibly catch on to trends and other insights. Plus, you can all enjoy our Cosmic Horror themed storyline that is now on its third season. It's getting real intense. Our draft is done. We'll go over some interesting draft picks that are that happened in our league a little later in the show. But first, let's start with our first. We begin in the Peaks of Òrdugh division, where the Stellar Bitches host Remember the Titans at the Purple Skies of Dochais.
The Purple Skies of Dochais, located in an area known as the Peaks of Òrdugh. The significance of this area is that it contains one of the 12 ancient artifacts sealed here by an ancient race known as the Aishi. This dimension was once a stronghold of the Order of Light, led by the Aishi. The Aishi included many races, including fairy-like creatures. Back in the old wars between the Elders and the Shadows, the Aishi needed to defend the dimension from several horrors released by Obsidians Ubisus. The artifacts were actually gifts from the Shadows to destroy minds. The power in these artifacts created a rift in time and space, making them dangerous with every use as dimensions collided with each other. Those who were tricked to use these artifacts were brainwashed into the chaos. And eventually the artifacts combined to release an ancient beast, Ellentrekend. The Aishi were able to seal artifacts away and banish the beast. But when Obsidians and Bisus escaped exile, the chaos of the shadows once again began to spread. Corruption has many effects. The creatures of the Aishi were split, creating a dark world of new puppets for chaos. This land used to be lush and vibrant. Now it's reduced to a wasteland of sorts. The only remaining attribute is the purple skies above, still swirling and mesmerizing. But the darkness will consume you if you look up for too long. The artifact located here is called the Stick of Passage. This magical stick can create bridges and roads in previously impassable areas. The Dark Forces are attempting to unseal this for their use before moving on to the other 11. And it seems their plan includes a 13th artifact, a trophy known as the Green Ball. It binds those who would be able to stop them, forces them to play a game in their minds while imprisoned in these areas. This week, Remember the Titans will be traveling into the mind of the Stellar Bitches in a big early season battle. But while they fight for victory, dark forces edge closer to the Stick of Passage.
Remember the Titans won the league title back in 2021, while the Stellar Bitches have only made the playoffs once in her league career. But this is a new season, and both teams missed the playoffs last year, meaning that they should be hungry to start the season strong in an attempt to get back to the Green Bowl title conversation. Few questions for this one. For Remember the Titans, will Lamar Jackson claim his QB1 status like he had in 2021? Will Nick Chubb get work in the passing game to make him even more valuable? Will DeAndre Swift actually garner enough quality carries at a committee for the Eagles? And then going for the stellar bitches, will Devontae Adams continue to do well with Garoppolo now under center? Will Joe Burrow remain Joe Cool and throw for over 30 TDs again? And will White step up for Tampa Bay to lead the void in carries with Fournette gone? All important to both team seasons, of course, but this is week 1 of a new year, so anything's possible, whether it's good or bad. In my opinion, I think all those players we just mentioned should be solid again, even if some numbers regress a little bit. But in this matchup, 2 players stand out as the ones that could be the biggest impacts to a victory here in the first week of the season for the visiting squad. Remember the Titans? I look at wide receiver Jalen Waddle. Waddle has solidified himself into one of the best wide receivers in the league, even with Tyreek Hill stealing production. He had 1,356 yards and 8 scores in 2022. And Hill is really the only target who will steal volume from Waddle. This means that a repeat might be on the books in 2023. Still, even with the explosiveness on the Dolphins' offense, it has one problem. And that problem is that the explosiveness for Waddle struggles a little bit when Tua Tagovailoa misses games. Tagovailoa had way too many concussions last year, and it's really scary to think about. One more big hit could be enough to literally end his career. We've seen it before with other players. This shouldn't be a problem here in week 1, so remember the Titans is banking on some gold here, maybe 100 yards and a score to get things going. I'm sure he likes those numbers. But this will be something that we need to watch all year. Looking at the home side now, the Stellar Bitches boast rookie Bijan Robinson. The hype is strong with this one after he lit up the backfield for Texas. 4,215 yards from scrimmage in 3 collegiate seasons, 20 total touchdowns as well, so he certainly was finding the end zone. These numbers tend to correlate to the NFL a little bit, especially with running backs. And Atlanta is expected to be a run-heavy offense with a decent offensive line. Still, he's a rookie, and we have seen slow starts to careers before. Linebackers are obviously much quicker in the NFL, and defensive linemen can make you pay if you choose the wrong cut. Also, second-year rusher Tyler Algier and do-it-all journeyman Cordero Patterson are certainly going to get opportunities of their own. Algier also has the potential to steal touchdowns along the goal line, so we'll see what happens there. Robinson should get plenty of volume all year long and should have good numbers, but can he really get it started in week 1? It could be the difference between a win and a loss for the Stellar Bitches. Funny thing here is that the computers see this one as actually a pretty close matchup. Remember, the Titans is only favored with a 59.9% chance to win. Of course, besides that tantalizing matchup, there are also 5 other games going on in our league. Let's pick out a few highlights. Air Jordan hosts the multiple scoregasms and the other Peaks of Oak matchup. I like Diggs and Cubb for Air Jordan, and Barkley and St. Brown look good for the scoregasms. The computers actually see this as a blowout, with the scoregasms entering with a 72.7% chance to win. Ouch, Air Jordan. Ouch. Fields is going to be key for my Gosh Yes Lose as we travel to take on Banditos Del Rio and his top connection of Mahomes and Kelsey. Running backs will be key here too in this Flatlands of Scale matchup. Banditos Del Rio has the computer advantage with a 62.4% chance to win. Did someone say Calvin Ridley? Loki Lebowski Thor sure did, as he hopes he shines in his road matchup against the Clash at Demon Head, who boasts top wideout Jamar Chase. And of course, Allen versus Hurts is a primo quarterback matchup here in week 1. The Clash at Demon Head holds a slim 54.7% chance to win based on projections. Green Acres hosts a risky business in the wetlands of our own division. Will Watson be the old Watson? Will Richardson shine as a rookie? Still, Hill versus McCaffrey should be fun to watch points-wise, regardless of those questions. Risky Business actually holds a 64.6% chance to win, but this is due to Taylor still being in the starting lineup. That percentage might be closer to a toss-up once the lineups have been changed. Lastly, the defending champion Elite Mother Tuckers host the Siamese Dreamcats. Pollard versus Jacobs looks to be one of the keys. Also, will Cousins be a top QB pick? And how well will Moore do with the Bears offense? Some big questions there. The elite Mother Tuckers, who boast a all-time league record 15-game winning streak coming in, hold a slim 57.6% chance to win. Now, before we finish this first episode of our year, it's time to look at some of the interesting draft picks from our draft. Let's get ready for Winners and Losers, Part 1. Of course, we can't really have winners and losers before the season starts, let's be honest. We don't know how these draft picks will pan out. It's all speculation at this point. But we can call out some interesting draft picks, things to watch in these coming weeks, things that I will be watching and bringing back to you later. Starting with my slews, I will look at 4 picks, Devonta Smith and Justin Fields, both in the 3rd round, Christian Kirk in the 6th round, and Brian Robinson in the 9th round. Air Jordan's 3 5th-round picks of Deebo Samuel, James Conner, and Javonte Williams will be watched all year as well. The multiple scoregasms received DeAndre Hopkins and James Cook in the 6th round, and Antonio Gibson and Dalton Kincaid in the 9th round. And the elite Mother Tuckers picked DK Metcalf and Justin Herbert in the 4th round, and Gabe Davis and Pat Freiermuth in the 9th round. The Clash at Demon Head took the Jets defense and kicker Justin Tucker in the 8th round based on a trade from last season that netted 2 picks in that round. And those are all spots to watch, with all of them being acquired with either a pre-draft trade or, like I said, that one trade from last year that involved picks that really forged those selections. Some others to watch this season: Derrick Henry falling to the mid-2nd round for my slews, DeAndre Swift taken in the 8th round for Remember the Titans, Michael Thomas in the 11th round for Air Jordan, Miles Sanders in the 4th round by Lebowski Thor, Kirk Cousins in the 5th round for the Dreamcats, Alvin Kamara in the 7th round for the elite Mother Tuckers, the San Francisco 49ers defense in the 8th round for the Scoregasms, Jamison Williams in the 10th round for the Banditos, Christian Watson in the 5th round for the Clash at Demon Head, Anthony Richardson in the 5th round for Risky Business, Deontay Johnson in the 6th round for the Stellar Bitches, and Jonathan Taylor in the 5th round for Green Acres. We will see who is progressively winning in the draft a few more times this season. I will keep watch on these numbers and bring them back to you. But for this show, I have one clear winner and one clear loser. Let's talk about that. The winner? Pre-draft trades! If you aren't doing these in your league, you should be. Picks were flying around for 4 teams this season that really got involved, and there was some interesting strategy involved to get these picks and to want these picks. Will the trades pan out? Will they cause others to wish they also made moves? Regardless, we don't care. The truth is that the pre-draft trade window was action-packed this year and super fun. It made the mock drafts fun as well. We were all speculating. And for those that missed out, there's always next year, right? I mean, seriously, guys, pre-draft trades. It was like, a week before a draft. Awesome times. The clear loser here? Auto drafts. Are you serious? It's 2023. What are we still auto drafting for? This is ridiculous. Get out of here with that stuff. Loki, Lebowski, Thor, the Clash at Demon Head, and Green Acres all auto drafted, and because of this, defenses and kickers were flying at ridiculous rounds, and some picks were taken at a very high cost. These teams still got some good players, especially early, but think of what could have happened if they actually participated. It helped some other teams in the league as they adjusted their strategy in the mid-rounds because sleepers were being left at very good value. But we can revisit this all later on. I mean, maybe they'll end up doing okay, right? We don't know, but right now, losers. And that's the show! I hope you enjoyed it. Next week, we'll begin the normal schedule with episodes on Wednesdays and Thursdays and select Sundays. And our theme story will already get a big twist as it gets going. Until next time, salut.